Dynamesh 3, hard edges. Okay, let's go to Lightbox. Pick our favorite sphere. Click and drag it out. Hit Edit. And make it a Dynamesh. Geometry. Dynamesh. Yes. One more Dynamesh. And this time, let's turn down blur to 0. Let's go into Transform. Activate Symmetry. Go to R. And turn up the radial count. First thing I'm going to do is polish off the sphere. Hold on Shift just to get rid of any anomalies. Then I'm just going to be creative for a minute with the standard brush. During creativity, I just kind of free my mind of all thoughts and just go to town. Next, I'm going to go to H polish. So go to H. Brush will look like that. And what I'm going to do is just kind of go in and flatten this out a little bit. Now I can turn down the intensity, it helps. Sometimes it gets a little harsh because you got so many radial points. And what I want to do is make this more of an inorganic object from an organic. You can see that it's automatically updating, and if I turn on polyframe, it's keeping its hard edges. Somebody pointed out that if you turn blur off, it does this, so I thank those people that contribute to the cause. There we go. Turn off polyframe. And then we could do a little bit of lower radial count. And if I wanted to make something like gears, I could. Let's go to the standard brush again. Okay, so that's odd. How about I remesh that, holding Control, click drag down. And then I can go back to H polish, which is H. I love how H and H polish actually goes right to H polish. I hope ZBrush doesn't develop another H brush, because the H brush or H polish is pretty freaking handy. Alright, so there we go. Now, what can you do with this power besides making little widgets? Well, little widgets make other widgets. First off, turn off perspective. That way you can get a flat view of things. And let's play around with this concept. I'm going to clone this part. Go to Subtools. Append it. Go to the new part, go to Move, and now I would probably take off Symmetry, but make sure that you hold Shift to make sure this is snapping absolutely in the side view. Okay, click and drag with the transpose, move it forward. And you can blend this however you want. I think I want something more like this. Not sure yet. Maybe something like that. Cool. Alright, so that's what I have. Now what I could do is clone that. Go back to the first one. And go down and insert mesh. Insert mesh is located under geometry. and I'll insert the first one that I just cloned. Bam. So essentially what I have now is two meshes on top that are the same mesh, but they're still two different parts. Until I hold Control, click and drag down. Now I have one part. Before, what they had is two separate shells. Now they share the same shell, and you can see right here they are in fact joined. Nice. That means that everything will work again. I can go in H polish just like I did, and I can start polishing out the two to blend them better. Very cool. It's almost like having a projection master live. If you really think about projection master and how it works, you're plopping down geometry in like 4D space, and then when you pick it up, it's there. In this case, it's 3D space, and when you join the two, they are together. So those people that are projection master heads, they are really going to love this new feature with the whole fact that Dynamesh allows this to happen. Alright, so that is inorganic objects from organics and using Dynamesh. Enjoy.